What if there were a surefire secret to creating stunning character arcs? Would you be interested in discovering it? If you care about connecting with readers, grabbing their emotions, and creating stories that will resonate on a level deeper than mere entertainment, then the answer has to be a resounding yes. But here's the thing about character arcs. They're way too easy to take for granted. On the surface, character arcs seem to boil down to nothing more than a simple, 3-step process. 1. The protagonist starts one way. 2. The protagonist learns some lessons throughout the story. 3. The protagonist ends in a probably better place. That's character arc in a nutshell. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. What's to learn? Turns out, a lot. The link between character arcs and story structure. Too often, character and plots are viewed as separate entities, to the point that we often pit them against each other, trying to determine which is more important. But nothing could be further from the truth. Plot and character are integral to one another. Remove either one from the equation, or even just try to approach them as if they were independent of one another, and you risk creating a story that may have awesome parts, but which will not be an awesome whole. We often think of plot as being about structure, but our notions of character and character arc tend toward the more airy-fairy. Surely character arc is something that must evolve organically from the characters themselves. Surely we can't structure our character arcs without making them formulaic or robbing them of life and spontaneity. Surely, right? Wrong, actually. When we say plot and character are integral to one another, what we're really saying is that plot structure and character arc are integral to one another. In his classic guide, Story, Robert McKee says, "We cannot ask which is more important, structure or character, because structure is character, character is structure. They're the same thing, and therefore one cannot be more important than the other." If you're familiar with the basics of story structure, such as I talk about in my book, Structuring Your Novel, then you can probably already see some of this structuring of character arc in action. The major plot points all revolve around the character's actions and reactions. As Michael Haig says in Writing Screenplays That Sell, the 3 acts of the story correspond to the 3 stages of the hero's outer motivation. Each change in the hero's motivation signals the arrival of the next act. The character drives the plot, and the plot molds the character's arc. They cannot work independently. The link between character and theme. But it gets better. Not only does character arc directly influence story structure, it is also a direct influence on theme. In some respects, we might even go so far as to say that character arc equals theme. On even the surface level, the discovery of the integrality of these 3 most important of all story elements is thrilling. None of them lives in a vacuum, they are all symbiotic. This makes the creation of all 3 both a little more complicated and, at the same time, a whole lot easier. It's more complicated for the obvious reason that we have 3 times as many story elements to keep track of at once. But it simplifies the overall process by rolling all 3 into a cohesive whole. Once you understand how plot, character, and theme all work together, chances are good that if you get one of them right, you'll get all 3 right. The 3 basic character arcs. Although the possibilities for character development are as endless as the vagaries of human nature, we can narrow character arcs down to 3 basic types, with a few primary variations upon each.